Hey there, Morningside. Welcome to another TaijiFit adventure. Yay, we're going to do our standing warm-ups and then seated, and then we'll do standing Tai Chi. Yeah, so pick whatever you want. And thanks for coming to play with me. I'm going to change the music. This is my second to last one, so I can know when I end. Otherwise, we'll be Tai Chiing 3 days later, right? Okay. Here we go. All right, find your spot. Warming those hands up, right? Warming our hands up. And where are they going to go? They're going to go right on your knees. Warm them up and challenge yourself by maybe putting those feet together. Yeah. Like I got to back up to get my head in there. Whew, there you go. And then hold and circles. Try to keep your head steady and your feet steady, but everything else in between can get a little crazy, right? It's all good. All right, and then I'm going to come around, hold forward, and I'm going to circle the other way. Now I do clockwise and then counterclockwise, just simply so I can keep it in my brain. Otherwise I'm like, wait, did I go that way or that way? So I go clockwise first and then I go counterclockwise. You do you, right? That's only what I do to keep my brain in order, my thoughts in order. Let's do 3 more circles. Oh, this is just to wake up the back, and oh, it feels amazing. Good, hold here, warm up again. And now we're gonna slide those hands down. So here's my little butt cheeks. Here's my hip bone, and I'm gonna come in to where it's softer in here. My little fingers are gonna get right in there where that femur head is, and I'm gonna give that little massage. Keep your smile though, right? Keep your smile. From here, I'm going to take my feet out, so I'm stepping out. My feet are right across from each other, and then I'm going to work the bottom half. Once again, waking up that back. So be gentle here. My knees are a little soft, right? And you can see my head, once again, isn't moving a whole lot. It is a whole lot of fun down below. Pretend you're playing the hula hoop. It's like pretend hula hoop, so you're really good at this one. If you're really good at hula hoop anyway, I never was, so. But it always looked amazing. Let's do 2 more. Good, I'm gonna hold my little hips forward and boop, we're gonna go the other way. So I'm going counterclockwise, remember, just the opposite direction. How about 5 more circles? Good, good. All right, warming those little hips up. All right, let's do some forward circles. Big breath in. So breath, always the important thing. So people are like, oh, my back hurts, my this hurts. What helps? I say breathing. Always start with breathing. Even pelvic floor strengthening starts with your breath. And I want you to think of a big full breath. Matter of fact, let's put your hands on your heart and your belly. And I want you to breathe. Try breathing in with your chest and your belly moving at the same time. Now I know Dolly has been doing some stuff. She's a master at this breathing. So if you have a chance, check out Dolly. All right, and she does a whole different myriad of breath work. But once you got your breath work and you can differentiate both together, maybe one and then the other, you can really notice how if it makes an immediate change on your body, including pelvic floor, right? So having harmony of breath is what Dolly calls this, will help pelvic floor because you have this beautiful squeeze down below. So let's add those arms again. It's easier to breathe up, in, and then like you're pressing everything through your body. Yeah. My dog just made a cameo. So that was Anna. That was my son's dog. He's off at college. And she's staying home. And then press down. Good, good. Let's go ahead and let's take our hands behind and let's do back bend. So I'm going to do back bend first. Back bend, simple, simple. No stress on this. I'm going to come to this side because I'm going to pull my elbows back. And you can see how it changes my chest and it opens my chest. And there's just a little bit of a extension of my belly. Now, if I add my eyes to the ceiling, notice how that changes. My head doesn't necessarily move, but my eyes move. Ah, crazy how it opens me up a whole lot more. Now, if you want, if you keep your smile, right, you could do the next one. If you don't like it, if it takes away your smile, do the other two, right? It's all good. Pull those elbows back, look up with your eyes, and then you can push your little hips forward, but you're connected here, so you're supported. Be gentle on that head and neck. Invite this in. Inhale again, and then when you exhale, release. Good, good. That's back bend. Let's do forward bend with the chair. I love having the chair here. And I have my couch here too. Ooh, it's kind of peeking out. I'm trying to hide my furniture from you guys. I'm in my living room, right? Okay. So forward bend, working the chair. Now I'm gonna step away so I can hinge forward and check out my back. It's staying long. My neck is staying long. Watch that your chin isn't out. That's gonna make the front of your neck more open than the back of your neck. So chin is tucked like you're hanging onto a little apple, like a normal apple, not a Costco one, not big gigantic ones. Do a little one. And then here is good. You can hang on to the top of your chair. If you're okay with it, remember, head's not supposed to go below the heart. Probably not for you, right? Here. That's like getting on the edge. You can see I'm almost at tabletop. And now I'm going to push my little hips back so I feel some length in from my hip to my heel, right? And then I'm going to come actually a little forward so I feel myself on my toes just a little bit. All right. So now, my folks who do regular yoga, if you're okay with it, you can come a little further down. This is why I like the chair, because you can hang on. You don't have to come all the way. And you're not going to fall forward, because guess what? You got yourself here, and important part, easier to get up, right? Easier to get up if you have some help here. And then my other folks that can actually touch the ground, go ahead, do that. Allow your head to come down so your neck can decompress. You're looking behind you. And then scoop that belly up and in. And see how far you can go. Release your tension as you release your breath. Good. All right, let me come back up. There we go. You can also soften your knees and come back up, right? We've done that before. Good, good. So forward fold, back. Let's do side. So I'm going to have you extend that arm up like you're reaching for the ceiling. And then hinge over. My hips are staying steady. You can see straight across, right? Straight across. But I'm opening up my ribs and flexing my spine. Breathe space into your body. Big breath in when you exhale. Good, good. Other side. Reach up, 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 up. Hinge over. Breathe space into your body. Good, good. Come up. Now, we're going to add a little bit more. So, two things I'm going to do. Up, hinge over, and then I'm going to have you pull your shoulder back so you can breathe bigger into that lung. Yeah, that's your lung. Head comes down. And reach up other side. Hinge over. Pull back. Open up that chest. Breathe big. Inhale big. And this is nice because you also feel the gentle pulling, the stretching of your hip and your low back. So ideally you're smiling and you're like, ooh, that feels yummy. But if you're not, don't go that far, right? And then here we go. Here's the second option. Reach up, reach across, hinge over, and I'm sorry, this is the third option. Look at us going to number 3 already. Reach your fingertips away. Big breath in. When you exhale, come center. And then here we go. Same thing, other side. Reaching across, reaching up first. Lengthen your spine. Think about that. Your spine instead of your shoulder reaching. That way you're not hyperextending your shoulder and you're getting taller. That way this flexion is a lot nicer too. It's like you've already built in a little bit of space there. Big breath in. When you exhale, release. Oh, excellent. Forward bends, side bends. We're going to do a little bit of chin to toe. And chin to toe, I want you to think of as stretching the back line. Back line is so important. It hits the neck. It hits upper back, lower back, your hips, your knees. So important to stretch this. It will help you and keep those knees happier and those hips happier. The challenge is, I'll show you standing. You're going to slide one foot back, right? And let's get my toe and heel in alignment. And then I'm going to hinge forward. Now, when we do this on the chair, I'm going to have you lift your toe. Now you can soften your knee. If you soften your knee, your toe is going to be pointed out so you can soften back in. If you're doing this just for the stretch, right? So this is more like a yoga pose. You'll see this kind of in a yoga, the triangles, when they do the triangles, right? So I'm going to do this with the chair. I'm going to put my toe up, stepping back, and then I'm going to hinge over. So here's long legs, hinging over, just inviting that in. Breathe. And that toe, how far up? Keep your smile. That's the big thing. That's the winning ticket right there. Keep your smile. And my hands, I'm on my wrist, but guess what? If you end up on the floor, you're going to have to use these wrists to get up. So invite this in, all right? And maybe keep more of your body on that back leg, especially when you come up. But I want you to invite a little move forward. We do this standing too, just by bringing your hips and standing straight. And you'll feel that, once again, that back line. That's what we want here. All right. Let me show you the standing one. I'll do the standing one on the other leg. Now she shows you the easy one. Oh, Jeanette. All right. So I'm back. I get my toe up. And nice and tall, and then I'm going to hinge forward. Oh, staying tall. But I feel this on my back line, right, from my heel to my hip. But I'm staying tall. That wave head's supposed to stay a little above the heart. This is your winning ticket. So whenever I say we're going to do chin to toe, or we're going to do the back line stretch, bing, this one's probably for you if you like this one better. And I've showed you both of them. You're probably like, why didn't she show us that in the first place? Because I want you to be challenged. Big breath in. Release. Excellent. All right. Let's do a little different arms. I'm going to move this out of the way because I don't want to smack it with my hands. I'm going to move this forward to the side. Put the arms out. We're going to do hugging slaps. So I'm going to have you hug slaps, hug slaps, hug slaps. And they can be over the shoulder, on the shoulder, but one's going to be underneath, right? So here we go. Let's do 4 more. Make sure you're not going to knock over a lamp or anything or smack anything. So keep your hands safe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake that out. Let's do some massage. So I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to have us do some massage. You're going to love this simply because these massages are for your lymph system. I'm going to have you come here because your lymph system runs in parallel, in front and in back. So we're going to stimulate that right here, and then around your ribs, around your belly, right? And then cradle your chi or your good energy. You might start feeling that good energy in your hands, and then you're going to rub your chest, allowing the fingertips to come across the collarbone and a little bit on the shoulder capsule. right? And then switch this side. Good, good. Woo. Excellent. I'm going to show you some extra moves today. Woohoo! Extra moves. So this one's called Drums of Heaven. Just watch. I'm going to turn around and show you what it looks like because you're not going to hear anything. What? That's crazy. You're going to put your hands over your ears and then you're going to drum your fingers. So hands over the ears, drum. All right, gently bring the hands down. Yes. Okay, so you're like, what does that do? That's a lot of stuff. Right back there is your occipital lobe. That's going to help with your vision. You're stimulating that area. What are we close to? We're close to the cerebellum. That's your little lizard brain. So that's going to keep that lizard brain, that just easy, quick response around stimulated. Vision stimulated. Also coming down into your neck and your spinal cord. All right, next one, a little difficult but a good payoff because we're going to come here. We're going to do light. Let's start with this one first. So hold the back of your head and you're going to gently massage. So I'm very lightly touching around my neck. See, you can see that. I'll come down low so you can see. And then other side, same thing, same thing. So I'm kind of near where carotid is, but I'm not putting a lot of pressure in there. It's very light. It's very light with my fingertips. All right, and then from there, this next one, next two you're gonna love. It helps get rid of that turkey neck. Yeah, yay. So hand here, and you're working the soft part of your hand here, right where the thumb and finger meet, coming up from the collarbone. So 5 counts to get to your chin, and then 5 counts to get to the other side. Now come back 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and again 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull elbow back. Oh, that's probably the hardest part. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next one, to keep those lips supple and those wrinkles away. So here, I'll sneak up close to you guys. I'm going to put one finger above, one finger below. Oh, and my little arrows on there. And we're going to just warm this area up, above and below your lips. And then other side, my hands around my belly, just like we did before. And you might already feel that stimulation, that kind of puffing of your lips in this area, so that, you know, less wrinkles. It's good. It's good for you. All right, let's play. Let's play. So sitting down. Go ahead and get a drink of water. I don't know about you, but it's warm where I'm at. Not as warm as it has been. But a little sip of water. Anytime you need water, you feeling kind of thirsty, by all means, take care of yourself. I'm going to move my camera down. By the way, I plunked out some money for an artificial intelligence camera. What? That will change for me with hand signals. Huh? They make such a thing. I know, they do, they do. I was pretty impressed when I found that out. All right, see, my head's getting cut off. I wish I had it right now, but that's okay. I appreciate that I have my sweet little camera. Let's start with Sync the Chi. Big breath in. Grateful for the day. Another day to be the change, right? So let's hug. Hugging Chi. Hands come down. Sinking the Chi. Again. Let's open the door now. Bring your heels up if you want, and then float on down. Oh, that's new. Sit up nice and straight. Oh, and your abs, a little contraction, like you put on that awesome pair of pants that make you look so good. And guys, you know you have those pants too, right? One more, opening the door. Heels are gonna stay down. Float those hands up to your shoulders and inhale big, hug a big tree that keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger until we all have to connect hands together to hug this tree, and then scoop. Find the moon. We're gonna do a little tipping the moon today. It's been a while since we've tipped the moon. I probably did it last week, but hey, that was a week ago, right? Nice and tall. Here we go. Half spin that moon. Check its expiration date. It's still fresh. Good. Up into the sky. Okay, I know my hands disappeared, but they're coming back. Here they are. Tipping the moon. Once again, that flexion of the spine. Big breath in. And then when you exhale, come up center. Good. Let's do that again. Other side. Tip the moon. Spill out your moonbeams. There you go. Beautiful. And exhale. Release the moon into the sky. Drift on down. Let's go into story time. Gather, float up the mountain, and let's travel down the mountain. Right on one of those moonbeams, down the mountain. Zigzag through switchbacks. Good, good. Again. One more, cross your belly. And then we're gonna come center and gather again. Up the mountain with your breath, and then exhale and drift down the mountain again. Ideally, you've gone down the other side, but I just realized I went down the same side. Oh, you probably wouldn't have known. I didn't tell you. It's all right. No Tai Chi police here, right? We're in your house. Nobody's gonna get mad at you. Just flow, just have fun. Ride your moonbeams. Sway now. Moonbeams into a bright meadow. The cool grasses are swaying in the breeze. Good, good. Hold up. Here we go. Bring your hands forward. In the trees, a monkey is chittering. Repulse monkey. Because he's going to throw some acorns at your head. Hey, monkey, you behave yourself. Because he thinks it's fun. Reach and pull. Here we go. Repulse monkey. Beautiful. From here, let's hold over. Lift your heel up on the opposite side. Heel comes down, heel comes up, heel comes down, heel comes up. One more time. Let's add this hand. Press down, float up. Press down, float up. Press down, float up. This hand's going to be quiet. This hand's going to wave in as my heel comes down and up. Put them all together. What? 3. Breathe. 2. And 1. Take a step into brush around the knee and push over the knee. Hand drops down, back hand circles around. We're back to where we started, except our leg is out. Brush around the knee, push. It's called brush knee push. Brush knee push. One more, one more. All right, take those hands, smear them across the table. Make a big rainbow arch over to the other side. Start with that heel. 3, 2, and 1. Add the press. 3, 2, and 1. Hold the hand. Wave in. 3, 2, and 1. Put it all together, and 3, 2, and 1. Take that big Mother May I step, and oh, would you feel that? That's your hips opening up. Nice, nice. Big breath in. You can even lean a little bit forward, but as if there is a wall right at your knee. Whoa, stop there. Drift down. Hand comes over. Last one. Good, good. Slide across, step in, up and over, rainbow arch. Put everything together. Press and wave. 3, 2, and 1. Take a step. Rush knee. Push 3 times. 3. Oh, my dog's having a bad dream. 2. You hear her woofing? And last one. Good. Slide across the table. Rainbow arch over this side. Everything goes. 3, 2, and 1. Big Mother May I step and brush knee push. Drift down. Brush knee push. So let's make our way to that beautiful meadow. There we go. Beautiful. Slide. Fingertips meet at the center. Drift on down. Sink the chi. Gather. Again. Let's see. I got 15 minutes to say a little bit more. Let's do the story about the bridge. So I think it was actually magpies that made this bridge, but we're going to say white cranes, right? Okay. So we sank the chi, open the door to our story. Float up, open your heart, gather underneath, embrace the moon, put it into the sky. So up in the heavens, now we're going to pretend these are like Greek mythologies. There is a lovely goddess in the heavens. And she's watching the humans. Curious about them. And looking for a good and righteous human being. Scoop up, come in. I want you to take a step and grab your axe, and there she sees in the wood. Step in again. Grab your axe. Chop wood. A woodcutter helps that he's very good looking. All right, he grabs his axe and he's chopping wood. And so, come in, gather your moon. As she's looking from the heavens at her handsome woodcutter, she decides to come visit him. And of course, she's quite lovely. So let's bring our hands together. And I want you to sway in your chair. She comes playing a pipa. Now I want you to lift one heel, lift one heel. Now lift and tap your heel forward. Lift and tap. Now this side, hug. This side, hug. Just put that together, hug, and then hand underneath to hold the instrument to play your pipa. Open big, play the pipa. One more. Play your pipa. Good. And now scoop underneath, and you're going to take a step and toss the moon. So now she's on earth making music. How does she get to the woodcutter? she finds a wild horse and pets him. And once he's calm, she's able to climb on and hang on to its wild mane flowing. She hangs on to the wild mane of the horse as it takes her to where the woodcutter is. Parting wild horse's mane is what this one's called. Good, good. Reach. Hands come down. Step in. Hug. Play with your body. So it's very early in the morning, and she just decides she's not going to go in, so she's going to stay outside, and she's going to play her beautiful music. Good, good. Scoop. And then she waters the horses and takes care of the animals at the cottage where the woodcutter lives. Because he has a strong horse that pulls his cart to take the wood into the village. One more. Now scoop underneath. Out he goes, grabbing his axe, and then to the chopping pile. Step in, step out, grab the axe, and chop. And then he starts to go, wait, what's that sound? And he sees the lovely princess. And she looks to him like something from the heavens. In a beautiful flowing blue gown like the sky. And a white ribbon in her hair. And they meet and they court. Although he never finds out where she lives. Good. Float your cloud across the sky. And then gather. Make a hook, hang on to your cloud, toss the rest into the sky. And then scoop clouds and toss them over the happy couple. And pretty soon they're married. And they have children. One of their favorite things to do is go to the meadow while the mama plays the pipa. Papa dances with his little kids. And they laugh. They have a wonderful picnic out in the meadow. Release your hook. Drift. Step back in. Change shape of your cloud. Gather hook. Step out. But in the heavens. Oh, somebody's looking for her princess. And you think, finally, you notice she's missing. But that's how the gods were back then. They were all selfish, thinking only of their own needs, forgetting that they were given powers to help others. So she gathers and she rides the clouds and looks over the earth, searching to see if maybe the princess from the heavens is down there. This is called Snake Creeps Down. One more. Release. Gather. Step over. And drift. Here we go. Thunderclouds are coming. They're found out. Skies grow dark and a storm is brewing. Drag your thundercloud. Good. Change shape, drift. Drag, relax your shoulders. Oh, talking to me there. Again. Drag, drag. Here we go. Release. Take a step. Chi rain. Coming down. Heavy rain. Along with that rain, the Queen from Heaven and her guards riding fast to the woodcutter's cottage. Good, good. Step in, step out, other side. More chi rain as they travel through the night. And last one. Good. Hands come down. Sink your chi. Chi rain. As the princess's tears fall, she's taken away from her family. Because her husband is a mere mortal. And her children are rejected too. Because they're half mortal. One more big tears. Oh, so sad. Does this get any better? Yes. Up. Open big. Out of the moon. So in the heavens, after it's all done and they see the princess's heart is broken, the other heavenly bodies feel bad for her. And they form a plan. And in the sky, they whisper it to the birds in the air. Good, good. Here we go. Gather. Make your hook. Hang on. Take your step. Toss your clouds. Have the clouds whisper to the birds. On the 7th day of the 7th month, in the 7th hour, they will form a bridge and bring the princess to her family. Good, good. Reach over, bring the good news. Toss it down. Tell the woodcutter. Tell his children who miss their sweet mama. One more. Release. Drift. Good. Float. Fingertip meets fingertip. Release. Sink the chi. And finally that day comes. Float one wing into the air. Here they are. A whole bunch. Let's do this like tap of magpies. Form a bridge for the princess to walk across their long wings. Actually, let's do white cranes. They have longer wings. And she walks across their wings back to earth from the heavens. They all spread like a giant stepladder until she reaches the earth. Good, good. Hands come down. And there, gather, tap your heel. She plays her pipa. And once again, her family dances and sings and laughs together. Sink the chi. Ooh, we gotta do the standing now. All right. Let's open our heart. Gather, gather, gather. The good stuff. Press it on through. Overflow. I think we'll do a different story standing. Oh, I'm gonna keep you on your feet in the seat. Yep. Gather big. Press on down to your heart and share with me. Release. Good, good. All right, good time for a little sip of water. Can stay seated or join me standing. I'm gonna move this out of the way and readjust my camera. Can't wait till the new one comes in. But not until September. Watch us come back. I'll be like, oh, I don't need my camera anymore. Good, turn it. I'll be ready. I said, if you want to stay seated, by all means, stay seated. Let's sink some chi. Let's start with feet together. Let's start with just a big breath in. Oh, breathing is so wonderful. How are your hands? Mine are all sorts of wiggly and excited. Good energy. All right, sink the chi, gather to your heart, and then press on down. Again, gather, press on down. How about one more, sink the chi. There you go. Take a step out, doesn't matter which side, one or the other, it's all good. And let's float those hands up, opening the door. I'm gonna back up so you can see my head, and then drift on down. How far are we going? Keeping your smile is how far, remember? No scrunchy face. Last one. Up and open your heart. Gather your moon. Open big, embracing our moon. And then come up. Let's put our moon into the corner and drift across the sky. We're going to take this one right away. So you're going to scoop around. You're going to drift into this leg. Scoop up. Bring my heel up. Hand drifts down. Make my hook. Take that giant step. Oh. Toss stars into a night sky. Excellent. Last one. Release your hook. Drift. Float across the sky. Chin shake. Drift. Shift your weight. Here we go. Hook. Toss. Watch and float away. 2 scoops into the cloud bowl. Watch your clouds. Caress them into the sky. Let's do that one more time. So I'm slowing you down, maybe. Yeah, slowing me down, that's for sure. Good, good. Release your hook. Drift across the sky. Hug. Come to the other side. Fingertip meets fingertip. Come center. Release. All right. Let's take those hands. I want you to pierce the clouds. We're going to go to a faraway land. Pierce the clouds that you've just tossed out into the sky. One more. Good, good. Step in, other side of the sky, pierce the clouds, bring the blue sky back. And then as you float, you come to the top of a mesa, and at the very edge is the princess on the mountaintop. Let's go there. Cross wrists up high, and then I want you to float down, stay long and tall, but peer past your toes, past the cliff, into the green valley where the river runs through. Up again, lengthen, lengthen, and then hinge and look into the valley. Breathe the air. Good, good. Unbeknownst to the princess on the mountaintop is giant wings. They're so high, so leathery, so adept. They strike without warning. All right. So here we go. Let's sway, lift. So taking you to balance, my standers. Oh, you knew this was coming. I have my couch here if I need to hang on to something. Remember, if you have the chair, you can put it where you can hang on to it, right? If you're standing it, but you're still like, this might be a little more challenging than I thought, Jeanette. All right, so now we're going to tap that toe. So this is the Karate Kid move, the soaring crane. And then if you want a little lift, again, a little lift. Here we go, full on Karate Kid lift and kick. Come back. Lift. The higher your hands are, the more challenged you're gonna be. Kick. Come on down. Woo, beautiful. It sweeps up the princess and flies away. What? That's so dramatic. All right. Bring those hands together. Float up. Hug the tree. But take a step. Cross your Ristello. In the valley was the princess's, could be the sibling. Doesn't have to be the princess in the valley, but was their sister, brother, sibling. In case I have guys doing this, all right? And they saw this creature. Take your sister away. Oh, that's not good. All right. So come on in. I want you to hug the big tree, and you're going to spin it. It's going to become the moon. Hide one hand. Step in and then toss. Grab your horse. Yep. Dress it. Prepare it. You've got a sibling to go help. Back hand comes through. Grab the reins. Or maybe just the hair of the horse. And then here we go. Travel on your journey. Scoop in. This side. Put it all together. Part wild horse's mane. 3, 2, and 1. Good, good. Reach. Scoop under. Going right into wave hands like clouds. Float across the sky. Follow them on a cloud. Watch the horseman rider. Look for clues and trails to find their sister. And finally they come to a river's edge where a ribbon from her hair is found. It's the ribbon you gave her, right? Scoop under. Hook. Toss. Single whip. Again. So you get in a boat and you swim out. Or you don't swim out, you row out. Good, good. And you search to see any boats, to see where your sister went. And suddenly the water starts churning. What? So Snake creeps down, and out jumps the green dragon with the big leathery wings and dives down. And that other side is Red Dragon with gold for scales around its beautiful head. Green Dragon, who could love such an ugly thing, but Red Dragon swims around him and then brings her head up to you and looks at you with the eyes of your sister. What? And she says, I was trying to tell you I've fallen in love with Green Dragon. Fingertip meets fingertip. And then press down. And you say, but Green Dragon is so mean. And she's like, oh. His world has been encroached on, but we are going away. We found a place where he won't hurt anybody. And I'll teach him to love things he doesn't understand. Press down. Oh, overflow from your heart forward. Spill out your love. Gather to your heart. And down. Gather. Press down to your heart. And then share. Watch them leave. Wish them well. Thank you for people who learn to love the unlovable and teach them how to love, right? Take a little step in. Loose fists. A little hand over, a little bow, thanking all those who came along the line so I can bring you my stories. Yay! I can't believe it's over. Cry, cry. Gosh, that goes by so quick when I tell stories. All right, so that is your this week's, and today is August the 6th. Hopefully this will get to you. I've been lucky lately. Diana's been receiving these in her email. Yay, so I no longer have to fight that junk mail. So yay. Hope you guys have a most wonderful day. Much love to you. Thank you for playing with me today, and always, always go with the flow. Don't get riled up about stuff and you can't change. Because you know what? The only thing we can change is us, right? When we point at somebody, how many fingers are pointing back, right? 3 at least, right? Anyway, much love to you. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.